Hi, I'm Gareth from Serpentine.
I'm Matt Black.
And we're at Hard Rock Hell.
We are indeed, and we're sat in the press area, and it's sunny outside, which is always nice in December. Oh, it's still November. Almost December. And we join you a few hours before your set tonight. You're looking forward to it?
Very much so, 7 o'clock. Yeah, it's last gig of the year as well, so hopefully put on. Obviously Matt's a bit tired, but
Matt's always tired. If Matt's not hungry, he's tired. So yeah, it'll be alright.
We'll hopefully put on our biggest and bestest final show of the year this year, so yeah, it should be good.
I like the use of hopefully. Come on, let's have positive thinking.
Most things we say involve the word hopefully.
Well, you've got to be, well...
We're hopefully going to make it on stage.
Exactly, hopefully. We've not tripped over somewhere in the back. No, it's going to be great. Looking forward to it.
It's going to be good. What's so good about playing Hard Rock Hell?
It's probably the biggest show we've done, along with Firefest last year. Obviously, some big bands on as well, so I'm looking forward to it.
Now, the last time I caught up with you was in a back alley behind the Borderline in London. It was very cold and not a very nice experience.
Not similar to today, then.
We're not in a dark alley, though. I'd just like to point that out to everyone.
Still got Vader as well, have we?
Oh, it was really nice to you last time as well. And so, yeah, I think you just brought out your album last time we caught up. That's been quite a while now. So, any new material in the wings?
Yes. Yeah, we were just sort of on the verge, I think, of bringing out the second album at that point. And that was obviously Matt's first show as well. It was Serpentine's first show, in fact. But yeah, we're writing the third record at the moment. So myself, Chris, doing the sort of music, and hopefully Matt will chip in with that as well. And obviously Matt.
There's that word, hopefully, again.
No, I've got to get him out of bed and make sure he's not hungry. But obviously Matt's
breakfast in bed.
Matt's co-writing the lyrics with Gary Hughes from 10. So that'll be a sort of collaborative from two sides. Me and Chris will do most of the music and sort of set the tone, and then the other guys will bring their A game to sort of make sure it's an awesome record. And I think it's got to be the best record we've done yet, and hopefully the music's gone in that direction. So different record, bit heavier, but hopefully it suits the new. I keep saying hopefully, don't I?
You really do keep saying hopefully. I'm a bit worried about you now.
I'm actually counting.
Are you? Cool. All right.
What are we up to? About 16?
It's 14 a minute.
It sets the tone for the band. I think live we've obviously been a bit heavier, which when we were recording the second record we didn't know how we'd sort of perform as a live entity, but it's evolving, so should be good.
Should be good. Hopefully. So how can we change to be more positive then, Gareth? Come on.
I'm very positive. No, it's been a good year, 2013. We've got next year, we're going to be lining up some shows with 10 again.
Have I just jumped in a time machine? 2013 is next year.
That's what I'm saying. We've got a good 2013 lined up. So we've got Hard Rock Hell AOR next year as well.
Yes, I was going to ask you about
which is going to be awesome. So yeah, it's going to be good.
So by the time you come back for Hard Rock Hell, are we going to have some new material to listen to then?
By the time we come back, well, next year at Hard Rock Hell AOR, we will definitely have some new material in the set. This is kind of our last living and dying in high definition focused show. And then next year, yes, there will be lots of new material in the set, and there should be a new album. Brilliant.
So obviously it's just over a year since we caught up. What's been the highlight of the last few months for you?
We've done some good tours with 10 and White Widow recently, and I mean back end of last year we performed at Firefest, so that was a big thing for us.
Madrid.
Yeah, played in Madrid, played in Germany. We managed to get bag a load of new contacts and play some great shows. So
we've been really lucky actually, because everything we seem to have done has led to something else that's slightly bigger and bigger and bigger again. So
that's the way things should work, right?
It is, but
it rarely does these days.
It is, exactly, but it rarely does, and we're just lucky that everything seems to have snowballed into something bigger. And obviously that's culminated at the end of this year in Hard Rock Hell, which we were really delighted to be asked to play, and likewise with Hard Rock Hell AOR next year. So we move on into the new year and with a new record, and it's been a great year, and hopefully things will get a bit even bigger by the end of next year. Maybe.
Look how smug he looks.
Now listen, if people haven't heard Serpentine before, what can they expect out of your shows?
Abuse.
Hopefully.
No, I think we put on quite an energetic show. We're a bunch of young lads. Well, Gareth isn't, but
the rest of them.
Yeah, the rest of us are. But yeah, I think we've got that fire that a lot of older bands kind of lose as they plod along and they get a bit disheartened, but we've still got that passion to take it a bit further. So yeah, they get an energetic show, and we've got a lot of new songs that we've been working on that we're looking forward to throwing at them at some point next year.
Yeah, definitely.
Brilliant. And what's the best way to find out more about Serpentine? You know, your Facebook, Twitter, or
Facebook, we are on Twitter as well. We're Serpentine Rocks on Twitter, we're Planet Serpentine on Facebook, and you can go to our website www.planetserpentine.com, where before the end of the year we'll also be doing, a lot of people have been asking for versions of our songs off our first record with Matt, so we're going to do like a couple of laid back piano-y, acoustic-y vocal versions of a couple of songs to put on the website before the end of the year, so check that out before the end of December.
So is that like a Christmas present to your fans?
Yes. As a big thank you for putting up with the fact that we haven't put out a new record in 2012.
I think you're allowed to have a year where you don't put an album. You need to bleed the other one dry, don't you?
That's true, and likewise, we never. Obviously, there was only a year between the first two records, but we weren't gigging, we weren't touring, we weren't doing any of that. We were just literally writing the records. This time as well, obviously, it's a really important record, so we want to make sure the music's right, and we want to make sure everybody's happy with everything before we put it out, and we want to take the time to make sure it's good, because I think, especially the people, I mean, there's so many people who've been to like 4 or 5 of our shows like this year, so they deserve a great record, so we're going to do our best for them.
Brilliant. Well, I know you've got a lot of press waiting to speak to you, so I'll leave you at that, and hope to see you at, I'll certainly see you set, and hope to see you at AOR Festival.
Thank you very much, look forward to it.
Hopefully.